And now the starting lineup for your Fighting Saints. At one guard spot, she's a 5'4" senior from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's number 2, Caitlin C.S. Cheney. At the other guard spot, a 5'8" senior from Wanata, Indiana, number 23, Justine Charlesworth. At one forward spot, a 5'9" senior from Chicago, Illinois, number 14, Shadrian McDaniel. And at the other forward spot, a 5'7" freshman from Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia, number 25, Georgia Bolton. Rounding out the Fighting Saint lineup in the middle, 5'9" senior from Crest Hill, Illinois, number 21, Adriana Acosta. Fighting Saints are coached by Mr. John McGinty.
Good afternoon from Joliet, Illinois. Here on the campus of the University of St. Francis, it's Fighting Saints basketball coming your way. A doubleheader here. St. Francis women's basketball followed by St. Francis men's basketball on a Sunday in November, Thanksgiving weekend. And our very busy week here in Joliet comes to a close today at the Sullivan Center. Terry Bonadonna with you on the call for today's game as the Fighting Saints look for their 8th victory of the season, taking on 2-4 Mount Mercy University. Mount Mercy on the floor in navy blue. The Saints join them in gold. St. Francis will be going from right to left here in the first half. The Mustangs, of course, from left to right. And we're ready for the tip. Sassy Coleman against Adriana Acosta, and the tip won by Coleman. Well, she chased it down herself. So the first possession of the game goes to St. Francis. Acosta and Coleman both got their hands on the ball on the opening tip. Coleman tracked it down. You can't tip the ball to yourself, and I think that's what the officials are discussing right now. Did she tip it to herself, or was it deflected by somebody else over to her? And it'll determine who gets the ball first. At the moment, it looks like it'll be St. Francis. So 3 seconds into the game already, we've got some controversy here in Joliet. You wouldn't want it any other way. Exciting basketball action today. St. Francis at 7-2. Mount Mercy just 2-4 overall on the season, but they've won back-to-back games after dropping their first 4 to open the campaign. And the first possession will go to the Mustangs. I think that seems fair. The ball was knocked around a couple of times before Coleman tracked it down along the sideline. So we're ready to go here. The starting lineups, in case you missed them before: Sammy Mia, Kyla Richardson, and Annika Headington are the guards for Mount Mercy. Madison Dreckman and Sassy Coleman are in the front court. For St. Francis, the guards are Georgia Bolton, Justine Charlesworth, and Kaylin C.S. Cheney. The forwards are Adriana Acosta and Shadrian McDaniel. Saints trying to win their second in a row after dropping their second game of the year against Clark last weekend. Here's Headington lobbing it off to Dreckman. Madison Dreckman hands it to Sammy Mia. Kyla Richardson gets her first touch. Everybody's touched the ball in this first possession for Mount Mercy. Coleman turns to face the basket, kicks it outside. Long two-point jumper, misses short from Kyla Richardson, and the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Mount Mercy. Saints come up with a stop on the opening possession of the game, and now they get their first chance with the ball with Kaylin C.S. Cheney leading it down the floor. Shadrian McDaniel drives, bounces down low. Acosta, the leading scorer this season for St. Francis, misses underneath this time. Can't grab her own miss, and so we're going the other way with it. Sammy Mia, the leading scorer for Mount Mercy, sets up the offense. Dreckman backs in. Dreckman off the glass and in over Acosta. Nice work down low by Madison Dreckman, the sophomore from Lamars, Iowa. Leading rebounder this season for Mount Mercy. She's up there in scoring as well, averaging 13 a game. Jumper misses from Acosta. Dreckman, by the way, averaging 8.5 total per game. 13 is just in conference play. This obviously a non-conference game. I guess it's not obvious, but it is a non-conference game. Dreckman for three, a little bit off to the right. And Acosta grabs the rebound. Kaylin C.S. Cheney takes it the other way. C.S. Cheney down to the corner. Justine Charlesworth set up for three, misses it short, bounces around the rim a few times, and the rebound is pulled in by Sammy. Here's a drive, pull up by Headington. Kicked outside, Dreckman, another three-point attempt, rims out. Dreckman has taken the lion's share of the shots early on as C.S. Cheney and Headington get locked up for the rebound. And thanks to all that confusion at the beginning of the game, we know that the possession arrow faces St. Francis. So a battle there between Headington and C.S. Cheney. Saints basketball here. Georgia Bolton for three. No good. Offensive rebound Acosta. Triple teamed, and she throws it away. Intercepted by Annika Headington. Headington into traffic. Stripped by Justine Charlesworth. The Saints are on the move. Shadrian McDaniel out ahead of the pack. Met in the paint, and she gives it up. Another steal for Headington. That ball just slipped out of the hands of Shadrian McDaniel. Drive from Richardson. Kyla Richardson misses short, and the rebound is knocked out of bounds by the Saints. Almost 2.5 minutes in here. Slow start offensively, just 2-0. Mount Mercy has the lead. St. Francis has missed their first 4 chances from the field, and they've turned it over twice to start the game. Sammy Mia for three, no good. Rebounded by Bolton. And was way off from Mia, and a pass out of bounds from Bolton. Saints sloppy on offense to start things off here. Bolton and Charlesworth not on the same page, and Georgia Bolton checks out. We got our first substitutions of the game. Braxton Mickens is in for the Saints, and so is Jordan Pyle, replacing Shadrian McDaniel. First action for Jordan Pyle here at home in a couple of weeks. She returned to action against Roosevelt last weekend, coming off the bench after she had missed a few games in a row, missed 4 games. Stolen there by Acosta, 2-on-1. Acosta gives it up to Pyle. Layup is good. So Jordan Pyle right back in action here at home. She's got the first 2 points of the game for St. Francis. We're tied at 2. Here's Annika Headington trying to hand it off to Sammy Mia, and it's deflected off of Mia's foot, out of bounds. Another turnover for Mount Mercy. We've seen 6 combined turnovers in just 3 minutes in this game, 3 for each team. Nice feed from Acosta to Pyle. Reverse layup, no. Rebound tipped and saved by Pyle. Nice work by the senior forward. Charlesworth at the top for 3. Got it. Justine Charlesworth hits from the outside. First 3-pointer made today. And Justine Charlesworth gives St. Francis its first lead of the afternoon. Annika Headington takes it outside. Passes to Dreckman. Here is Mia. Sammy Mia. Pull-up jumper. Good. Mia scores for the first time tonight. 15-point-per-game scorer on the season. She shoots it at 41% from the field. Pyle pulls up inside. Kicks it out to C.S. Cheney. Lob down low. Acosta. One dribble. Turnaround jumper. Misses short. Andriana Acosta not yet on the scoreboard here in the first quarter. Long pass ahead. Mia pulls it down, drives, puts it up, no. Offensive rebound for Sassy Coleman. She loses it, but it's knocked out of bounds by Acosta. Shadrian McDaniel checks in. Andriana Acosta heads out. 5:53 to play in the first quarter. 1-point lead for St. Francis. Slow going in this game offensively. Annika Headington looking to get it in, lobs it up top to Coleman. Jordan Pyle deflects it and can't save it. Nice effort from Jordan Pyle, but not able to keep it alive. Macy Banasic is into the game for Mount Mercy, as is Christian Patron. She gets the ball initially and drives towards the paint with 4 to shoot. This is Banasic crossing over on Charlesworth. Step back, jumper at the buzzer, air ball, and that's a shot clock violation. Nice defense by the Saints as they force another turnover. Number 4 for Mount Mercy. Charlesworth in possession at the top, bounces over to Jordan Pyle. Pyle puts it on the floor. Knocked away initially, gets it back, layup misses, and the rebound goes to Mount Mercy. A steal for Pyle. C.S. Cheney jumper, no good. Rebound Jordan Pyle. Pyle's been very active in her first couple of minutes on the floor. Drive from Mickens. Mickens up off the glass and in. Nice drive by the sophomore Braxton Mickens. She has her first points of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Mount Mercy. 4:59 to play first quarter. And the Saints have their biggest lead so far, 7-4. It's been a tough slog for these two offenses to start things off. We've seen 7 combined turnovers, and we've seen just 5 of 20 total shots made. Mount Mercy is 2 of 9. St. Francis is 3 of 11 so far. But the Saints are winning the energy game right now, forcing some live ball turnovers that have turned into points. 7 points for St. Francis off of Mount Mercy's 4 turnovers. Saints have coughed it up 3 times, but they have not led to any Mustang points. And that's your difference right now. You may have noticed the Saints have 7 points on the board, so all their points have come off of turnovers. Mount Mercy will inbound against a full court press here. Christian Patron will inbound, and she gets it into Annika Headington. Sassy Coleman, cross half court to Banasic. She steps into a three-pointer, misses it short. Coleman grabs the rebound. Coleman mishandles it, recovers, gives it up to Mia. Leaner is good from Sammy Mia. 1-point game for the Fighting Saints. Braxton Mickens drives with the left hand, pulls up in the lane, up with the right, no good. Rebound to Mount Mercy. Mia hands it to Patron. Christian Patron drives and kicks. Headington gives it to Coleman. Back outside. Christian Patron off the fake, drives and pushes it in. Mount Mercy back in front. 4 quick ones out of the timeout. And they lead 8-7. Georgia Bolton back on the floor for St. Francis. Hands it to Mickens. They work it around the perimeter. McDaniel spins inside, and she's called for the travel. Here's Amari Sims off the St. Francis bench. Braxton Mickens takes a seat. John McGinty rotating players early on. We've already seen 9 different players for the Fighting Saints. Headington passes off to the left. Banasic back outside. Cross court. Mia receives the pass in the corner, drives baseline and banks it in. McDaniel puts it on the floor. McDaniel gives it up to Acosta at the last instant, but we've got some contact underneath and a foul called on Mount Mercy. Their first. It's the first of the game on either side. After a short breather, Jordan Pyle back in for McDaniel. So McGinty really shuffling players right now. McDaniel is on the floor for less than a minute. After drawing the foul, she heads to the bench. Kaylin C.S. Cheney gets it in to Acosta. Amari Sims into Pyle. Jordan Pyle, one bounce, turnaround jumper, blocked by Coleman. Big defensive play for Mount Mercy, who has a 3-point lead thanks to a 6-0 run. Patron in some trouble. Now Sammy Mia in traffic. Mia leans to the right, floats it off the backboard, no good. Acosta wrestles with Headington for the rebound, and Headington will get possession for Mount Mercy on the held ball. That whistle blew just an instant before Acosta was able to rip the ball out of her hands. And so Mount Mercy gets possession here with 3:08 on the clock. The shot clock currently at 30 seconds. The officials will talk that one over. And I think it's going to reset to 20 because if they called that a tie-up on the rebound, then possession never changed. So they do set the clock to 20. Sent in to Dreckman. Mount Mercy works it around the outside. This is Kyla Richardson with the shot clock down to 10. Banasic gets Pyle in the air, drives and shoots, no good. Kaylin C.S. Cheney works it the other way. C.S. Cheney crossover in the lane, kicks it into the corner. Bolton wide open three, it's short. Rebound won by Amari Sims, back up and in. Amari Sims averages 2 points a game. She's hit that average on that putback. And the Saints snap that 6-0 Mount Mercy run. It's a 1-point game as Amari Sims is called for a foul. Saints are arguing that Macy Banasic fell on her own. Sims was just playing tight defense, but Sims is called for her first foul, first on the Saints. Justine Charlesworth back in for St. Francis. Bounced into Richardson, quick shot off the inbounds play, no good. Sims grabs her second rebound in a row, and Richardson knocks it out of her hands, out of bounds. The Saints will inbound from the baseline. Amari Sims coming in 11 minutes a game, has averaged 2 points and 3 rebounds. She's got 2 points, 2 rebounds in just about 2 minutes so far in today's game. Jordan Pyle kicks it out to Sims. Sims along the baseline, gets into the paint, kicks it out to Pyle. Jordan Pyle for 3, missed it short. Rebound to Kyla Richardson. Saints are playing a little sharper than they did earlier in the game, but the shots still are not falling for them. They trail by 1 with under 2 minutes to play in the first. Headington passes out to Banasic, picked up by C.S. Cheney. Headington puts the ball between her legs, gets inside the free throw line and kicks it out. This is Addison Raff. Raff picks up her dribble, just 7 to shoot for Banasic. Bounce down low to Dreckman. Dreckman, beautiful pass to Headington, who lays it in. Annika Headington gets the points. An excellent assist right there from Madison Dreckman. And Mount Mercy is back up by 3. Jordan Pyle inside, kicks it into the corner. Charlesworth, 3-ball, we're tied. Second made three-pointer of the game for Justine Charlesworth. 12 all with just over a minute on the clock in the first quarter. Dreckman up over Charlesworth and in. Madison Dreckman starting to get involved in this offense after she got off to a slow start. Dreckman's now got 4 points, an assist on the last possession as well. Mari Sims out to Kaylin C.S. Cheney. C.S. Cheney crosses over to the right side. Now down the lane, kicks it out to Charlesworth. Well defended that time. Charlesworth wanted a 3, couldn't take it. Shot clock under 10 as Charlesworth backs in, floats it up with the left, no good, and the rebound brought in by Raff. Richardson sets it up for Mount Mercy. Richardson to the back line, out to Headington, lob down low, Dreckman. Dreckman going one-on-one with Acosta here. Pyle comes in to help, Dreckman throws it up and in. Madison Dreckman once again for Mount Mercy. She's been involved in the last 3 baskets, 6 points now in the first quarter, and the Saints can take the final shot of the period. C.S. Cheney walks to the left, gets the screen from Acosta, back to the right, fires the 3. It's good from Kaylin C.S. Cheney, and that'll end the first quarter with the score Mount Mercy 16, St. Francis 15. We got off to a very slow start to this game, but things picked up as we went along. Mount Mercy, after starting 2 of 9 from the field, made 6 of their last 10 shots, and St. Francis is not as hot from the field right now as Mount Mercy is. They're 0 for their last 4. They were before that 3-pointer, but they have been able to hit some 3-balls. 3 3-pointers made in the first quarter by St. Francis, including their last 2 field goals, 1 from Charlesworth and 1 from C.S. Cheney. After 1 quarter of play, Justine Charlesworth is the Saints' leading scorer with those 2 3-pointers. She's got 6 points. as do Sammy Mia and Madison Dreckman for Mount Mercy, and those have been their two top players this year. Mia came in averaging 15 points per game, Dreckman 8.5 points to go along with a team-leading 8 rebounds. And Dreckman a little bit slower in the rebounding department today. She's got just 1, but the two teams as a whole even with 12 rebounds apiece. Mount Mercy trying to win their 3rd in a row today after starting the season on a 4-game losing streak. They've played much better basketball over the last couple of ball games, beating Viterbo last weekend and then Baker just before Thanksgiving. Today they try to make it 2 in a row on the road before they return home coming up later this week. St. Francis is trying to win their 2nd in a row. They had their 4-game winning streak snapped at Clark last weekend. Came back with a 12-point win over Roosevelt. There was a loss to Loyola thrown in there as well, but it doesn't count in the records, an exhibition match. Saints basketball, Hannah Schweitek leads the offense here. Schweitek getting her first action of the night. Georgia Bolton in the corner, out to Charlesworth. 3-point attempt is good. That's 3 already for Justine Charlesworth. Saints back in front. We have gone back and forth early in this one as the pass is deflected out of bounds by Shadrian McDaniel. And that brings Kaylee Ford, the junior transfer for Moraine Valley Community College, off the bench in for Adriana Acosta. Good ball work by Macy Banasic. Kicked out to Rath. Rath at the top, passes to the left side. Banasic for 3. In and out, back in again. First made 3-pointer of the game for Mount Mercy after they missed on their first 4 attempts. And they're back in front. 19-18 is our score. It's our 4th lead change of the night. Schweitek drives, throws it up for Georgia Bolton, who ends up tracking down. Originally the pass was intended for Kaylee Ford, a little bit too high for her. McDaniel spins into the lane, and McDaniel lays it up and in. Beautiful play, Shadrian McDaniel, for her first points of the game. Jumper from Dreckman is good. And the quarter break does nothing to slow down Madison Dreckman, who's got 8 points now. Dreckman missed her first 2 shots. She's made 4 in a row. Charlesworth looking for her 4th 3-pointer of the game. A little bit off this time. Rebound grabbed by Sammy Mia, who is fouled by Shadrian McDaniel. First foul on McDaniel, just the 2nd of the game on the team, first of the quarter. Macy Banasic takes possession for Mount Mercy. Pressured in the backcourt by Jordan Pyle, and the Saints putting on a trap at midcourt, but Mount Mercy is able to keep the possession alive. Dreckman down to the corner, back up to Dreckman. 12 to shoot. Dreckman drives, gives it up to Sassy Coleman. Kicked out to Banasic. Good ball movement here by the Mustangs, freeing up Sammy Mia for 3. She misses it, and the rebound is grabbed by Justine Charlesworth. Here's Kaylin C.S. Cheney on the drive. Layup, no. Ford fights for the rebound, in and out of her hands and out of bounds. And Ford checks out. Adriana Acosta leads the team in minutes for the season, averaging 31 per game this season. Actually, I take that back. Justine Charlesworth is also averaging 31 minutes per game this year, but overall, Charlesworth has played 4 more minutes than Acosta, but Adriana Acosta is usually out there in any tight game. John McGinty's giving her 30 seconds to a minute breaks here and there just to keep her fresh. Turnaround jumper misses from Mia, and a loose ball foul is called on Mount Mercy. That foul is on Sassy Coleman. That's the 2nd on Coleman, a junior from Colorado, and so she has to check out with 7:40 to play in the first half. Jordan Pyle drives, kicks, finds an open Braxton Mickens. 3-pointer is short. Acosta grabs the offensive rebound. Kaylin C.S. Cheney for three. That misses, and the rebound is brought in, this time by Kyla Richardson. Justine Charlesworth has been hot from the outside. The rest of the team just 1 of 5 as the Saints come away with a steal. McDaniel got her hand in there initially. Kaylin C.S. Cheney finished it off, and Jordan Pyle finishes on the offensive side. C.S. Cheney to Pyle. Saints back in front by 1 here. Banasic in the corner. Banasic drives the baseline, floats it up and in. How about the offense all of a sudden in this game? Very slow start for both teams, and they have both really turned it around. We're witnessing some good shooting, some really fun back and forth play. Jordan Pyle looking for the lead back, no good. Acosta grabs another offensive rebound. Already 6 boards in the game for Acosta. Adriana Acosta backs in, step back jumper is good. Gets the roll from the front rim. Adriana Acosta is on the scoreboard, and a timeout is called by St. Francis. 6:25 to play, first half. 1-point lead for the Fighting Saints. We've seen 8 lead changes already in this game, and the Saints currently ahead by 1. Their largest lead has been 3. The largest lead for Mount Mercy has been 4, so that's how close it's been through this stage of the game. And like I said, slow starting for both offenses, but not so much of late. Mount Mercy, after a very slow start, has gone 9 of their last 15 from the field. And they've also grabbed 3 offensive rebounds, so all of their misses have not been in vain. Turnovers were a bit of a problem early on. Those have tempered for both teams, although the Saints were able to get a fast break bucket off of a steal just a couple of possessions ago. They've got a 1-point advantage as they come out of the timeout with Kaylin C.S. Cheney and Jordan Pyle in the front court. So John McGinty has put on full court press here out of the timeout. We're looking at trap Macy Banasic. Gets it across half court to Deja Antoine. Antoine nearly throws it away, but it's tracked down. And a foul called as Christian Petrone runs into some pressure. Braxton Mickens whistled for the foul, her first. Second on the team. Ball is bounced in and kicked back outside. This is Mia out to Antoine. Deja Antoine on the leaner, no good. Jordan Pyle grabs the rebound. Pyle quickly ahead to McDaniel. There's Kaylin C.S. Cheney. Nice ball work as she jump stops inside. Kicks it to the cutting Braxton Mickens. Mickens loses it, and Macy Banasic gets the steal. Drive from Christian Petrone kicked out. 3-point attempt is a little bit short from Banasic. Rebound is knocked out of Kaylin C.S. Cheney's hands by Sammy Mia, but a foul is called on the junior guard Mia. Bolton and Charlesworth back in. Mickens and Pyle head out. Kaylin C.S. Cheney leads the offense. Here's McDaniel. McDaniel drives, pulls up inside. May have been blocked there by Dreckman. Couldn't get it to the rim. Mia takes it the other direction. Banasic bounces down low. Dreckman backs in, up with the left hand and in. Madison Dreckman remains impressive. She's got 10 points already in the game. Mount Mercy by 1. Charlesworth around the screen, up top. Starts to work her way into the paint. Kicked out into the corner. McDaniel along the baseline, up and in. Good drive, Shadrian McDaniel. Back and forth we go. It's the Saints by 1. Antoine to the basket, and she'll go to the line with a chance to put Mount Mercy in front once again. Deja Antoine trying to get herself on the stat sheet in limited action tonight. She's taken just 1 field goal attempt so far. Misses on the first free throw. That's her first free throw miss of the season in her 5th attempt. Second shot up and in. So we're tied 26-26. Just under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Kaylin C.S. Cheney passes to Justine Charlesworth. Charlesworth back to C.S. Cheney. Bounce down low, Acosta. Acosta working against Dreckman. Blocked by Dreckman. Knocked out of bounds by Deja Antoine. 16 on the shot clock. Still Saints ball. Andriana Acosta's been very active defensively. 7 rebounds today for Acosta, but no success on the offensive side just yet. She's only 1 of 5 from the field. Charlesworth, on the other hand, has been hot, and she stays hot. Another three-pointer for Justine Charlesworth. 4 of 7 from beyond the arc. She's got 12 points. Headington inside to Dreckman. Dreckman bounces down low, Headington. We've got a whistle. It'll be an inbounds play for Mount Mercy. Let's see what the call was. May have been a kicked ball. I think that one may have hit the foot of a St. Francis defender. Dreckman right off the inbounds play misses the jumper. Her first missed shot in a while. Offensive rebound, Mount Mercy. Sammy Mia pulls up at the elbow. Jumper no. Rebound Pyle. C.S. Cheney ahead to Acosta. Shoveled back to Justine Charlesworth. Her 5th three-pointer of the half. Timeout Mount Mercy as they see their biggest deficit of the afternoon. 32-26 with 3:53 to play in the first half. And Justine Charlesworth has spearheaded the rally here for the Fighting Saints. She has scored the last 6 points, breaking a 26-all tie, and she's now got 15, just about half of her team's points. Charlesworth 5 of 8 from three-point range so far today. The rest of the team just 1 of 5 on three-pointers. So she has kept them afloat when the team has struggled to shoot overall. And in fact, the rest of the team as a whole is at just 33% from the field right now. She's at 56. Charlesworth and company have extended the lead as high as it's been all game. We've seen 3 ties, 10 lead changes in this one. And the Saints would very much like to not see any more lead changes the rest of the way. Mount Mercy works it around the perimeter. Mia bounces to Headington on the right wing, guarded by Hannah Schweitek. Here's Mia pulling up in the lane, 7 to shoot. Work to the left side, Antoine for 3, no good. Rebounded by Bolton. Georgia Bolton crosses over to the left, picks up her dribble, passes out to Schweitek. Schweitek drives with the left hand, lays it up and in. Nice drive by Hannah Schweitek. Just her 2nd field goal of the season. Her first points of the day. 8-0 run for St. Francis. It's a 10-1 run for the Fighting Saints. Foul on the floor before Dreckman put up that shot. It is the 4th of the quarter on St. Francis, so it will not result in free throws from Mount Mercy. It's the first on Acosta. Annika Headington is the inbounder. Headington finds Dreckman in the corner. 1 bounce and pass out to Sammy Mia. Mia down low to Dreckman, who turns to face the basket. Now backing in on Acosta. Turnaround, air ball. Acosta may have gotten a piece of that one. Bolton helped on defense. Mount Mercy still going with 5 to shoot. Another air ball. Richardson wanted a foul. No dice. Acosta takes it the other way. Andriana Acosta is fouled going up. So Acosta to the free throw line. First foul shots of the game for St. Francis. Acosta, 79% shooter for the season. McDaniel and C.S. Cheney are in for Charlesworth and Schweitek. First free throw is good for Acosta. Andriana Acosta's a 16-point-per-game scorer. Just 3 so far today, but she's added 1 from the free throw line here to give the Saints a 9-0 run. And Acosta makes them both. Sam McPherson is in for Sammy Mia. Mia just picked up her second foul. Both she and Sassy Coleman are on the bench with 2. This is a critical moment in the game for Mount Mercy. With just 2.5 minutes to play in the first half, they want to let this game get out of hand. It's a backcourt violation called on Mount Mercy. Christian Patron made the pass, looking for Annika Headington. Headington raced to get into the front court, but she didn't get there fast enough. She had not established herself in the front court before receiving that pass. So it's a turnover for Mount Mercy. They've now turned it over 6 times in the game. And they are reeling at the moment. They were ahead 25-24. Since then, St. Francis has scored 12 points, just 1 free throw during that stretch for the Mustangs. Jordan Pyle on the left wing lobs it in the post to Acosta. Working against Dreckman, reverse layup, no. Pyle there with the follow, can't quite pull it in. It's grabbed instead by Addison Rath. So Mount Mercy able to come up with a crucial stop. Now can they turn that into points on this end of the floor? Richardson works her way to the top, nearly lost it. Now she needs help, finds Headington. Dreckman down low. Top of the key, it's Headington for 3. No good, rebounded by Jordan Pyle. Pyle across the timeline, slows it down as she reaches the 3-point line. Inside, Acosta. Acosta running hook, no good. Acosta continues to struggle with her shot. Now just 1 of 7 from the field. She's got 4 points and 8 rebounds. But has not been able to shoot to her usual standards. Still a 10-point lead for St. Francis. They've scored 10 in a row. Headington puts it on the floor. Headington works inside, stripped by C.S. Cheney. Acosta picks up the loose ball. Ahead to C.S. Cheney. The layup is no good. Missed opportunity there for the Saints. C.S. Cheney got the steal on one end. This is the wide open layup on the other. Final minute of play, first half. Annika Headington kicks it outside, long 2, Richardson, in and out, rebounded by Jordan Pyle. Pyle right down the center of the floor, picks it up, kicks outside, C.S. Cheney for 3, it's short. And the rebound goes to Rath, so both teams have gone cold. Mount Mercy has not scored from the field in over 5 minutes. They have just 1 point overall during that stretch. They slow things down here, playing for their final shot of the half. Annika Headington walks it to the right side, guarded by C.S. Cheney. Nice ball work, gets to the basket, layup, no. Rebounded by Acosta, her 9th. Andriana Acosta in a hurry, now she slows it down with 10 seconds to play in the half. C.S. Cheney sets it up for 1 shot here. Kaylin C.S. Cheney around a screen to the left. We've got a foul called on Jordan Pyle, a moving screen. So 5.2 seconds on the clock. And the Mustangs will get 1 more opportunity to break this long drought that they're on. Their last field goal came 5.5 minutes ago. And that basket put them ahead by 1 point. Now they're just trying to get it to single digits before the half. Headington back to Dreckman, got it off in time and got it. Madison Dreckman from just in front of half court ends the half on a positive note for Mount Mercy. They trail by 7 at the end of the half. 36-29 is our score. St. Francis has the lead, and we'll have the second half for you in about 15 minutes, so stick around. I'm going to step aside, but back with more 15 minutes from now. First half stats, second half preview, and of course, second half action. St. Francis and Mount Mercy here in Joliet. Got about a minute to go before we start half number 2 here in Joliet. St. Francis against Mount Mercy. Terry Bonadonna with you on the call. The Fighting Saints have a 7-point lead. That lead was as big as 10. In fact, it was as big as 10 with 1 second to go in the first half. But a near half-court three-pointer from Madison Dreckman snapped a really rough stretch for Mount Mercy. They had gone 5.5 minutes since their previous field goal. So the Mustangs got a little momentum going into halftime, but overall, St. Francis has been the superior team so far, shooting 37% from the field to Mount Mercy's 36. The big difference maker is Justine Charlesworth, 5 of 8 from three-point range. The rest of these two teams combined have gone 3 of 16, but Charlesworth is 5 for 8. As a team, St. Francis 6 of 14, Mount Mercy 2 of 10 from beyond the arc. Andriana Acosta, slow going offensively, just 1 of 7 from the field, but she does have a team leading 9 rebounds and 4 assists. Jordan Pyle, as typical for Pyle, nothing really jumps out at you, but she's filled the stat sheet. 4 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Mount Mercy is led by Madison Dreckman, 13 points for Dreckman. Their leading scorer for the season, Sammy Mia, has yet to get going. She is 3 of 9 from the field for 6 points. Near steal for St. Francis as we open the second half. Mount Mercy in control of the basketball. It's Kyla Richardson setting things up. As she drives, Richardson is fouled. We saw just 4 combined free throws in the first half, 2 for each team. Just 11 seconds into the second half, we'll get 2 more here from Richardson, who went 1 of 2 on her first trip to the line. Or rather, Mount Mercy is 1 of 2 from the line. This is the first trip for Richardson. And she misses short. Kyla Richardson is just 7 of 15 on free throws this season. She makes 1 of 2 here, so she stays right where she's been all season at 50%. It's a 6-point game. Here's Justine Charlesworth passing off to Shadrian McDaniel. Back to Charlesworth. Three-pointer is blocked by Sammy Mia. And here come the Mustangs. Mia down the floor. Layup is a foul on Justine Charlesworth. So after shooting just 2 free throws in the first half, they'll get 4 free throws in the first 30 seconds of the second half. And Mercy has got a chance to keep themselves in this thing. First free throw is good. Prior to the buzzer-beating three-pointer, Mount Mercy had been outscored 12-1 over the previous 5.5 minutes. Now they've got a 6-0 run here as the Saints have to deal with a drought of their own. It's been over 3 minutes of game time since their last bucket. Acosta backs in. Acosta's fouled by Dreckman, and she'll go back to the line. Andriana Acosta is the lone Saint to have shot free throws today. She'll get 2 more here. She's made both of her attempts so far today. Acosta hits the first free throw. 5 points in the game for her. Sporting the headband here in the second half. Her second shot is no good. Dreckman grabs the rebound and sends it ahead to Sammy Mia. Mount Mercy was down by 10. Now it's just 5 with a chance to make it a 1-score game on this possession. Headington, cross court to Dreckman, batted away by McDaniel, but Sammy Mia tracks down the loose ball, and Mia can't control it. She loses possession out of bounds, and the Saints do force the turnover. Set up initially by McDaniel. C.S. Cheney got in there to apply the pressure on Mia that ultimately forced her to lose it. And the Saints get the ball back. Jordan Pyle checks in for Georgia Bolton. C.S. Cheney passes to Pyle. Pyle puts it on the floor. Runner is good off the backboard for Jordan Pyle. Her 3rd field goal of the game. Pyle's got to get back on defense now. Sammy Mia catches it uncontested. Reverse layup, though, no good. And Pyle comes down with her 6th rebound of the match. Ahead to McDaniel. Nice control as she pulls it in. Misses the layup, and the rebound grabbed by Headington. Now Mount Mercy is on the run. Shoveled back to Mia. Pull-up jumper for Mia. Air ball. Rebounded by Richardson. Another chance here for the Mustangs. Dreckman inside to Coleman. Sassy Coleman bounces out to Headington, and the jumper is good. Annika Headington has her second bucket of the game, assisted by Coleman, who was a non-factor in the first half. And the reason why was because of foul trouble. She picked up 2 of them and had to depart, and she just picked up her 3rd. She's going to have to leave again, I think. Christian Patron throws her warm-up shirt off, so Sassy Coleman is going to grab a seat. Saints go to the bench as well. Bolton is back in. This time McDaniel goes to the bench. Just 2 minutes into the second half, a 5-point lead for the Fighting Saints. Acosta down low to Pyle. One dribble up with the left hand. No. Bolton fights for the rebound and grabs it. Nice work by Georgia Bolton. She sets up Acosta, who misses on the jumper, and Adriana Acosta is called for the foul. Second foul on Acosta. 3rd on the Saints. Here come the Mustangs. This is Headington on the left side, down to the corner for Sammy Mia, who has it stripped, and she kicked it. Or did the Saints kick it? Kicked by the Saints, so it will belong to Mount Mercy underneath. Headington inbounds to Kyla Richardson. Richardson steps back, jumper is short. Knocked out of bounds by Headington. The shooting woes for Mount Mercy continue. The Mustangs started the game 2 for 9. They followed that up with a really impressive 10 for 16 stretch. Since then, though, they're just 3 for 15. Georgia Bolton up top, passes to her left. Jordan Pyle. Pyle puts it on the floor along the baseline. She stays in and lays it up and in. Nice work by Jordan Pyle, having a nice game today. Drive from Richardson. Richardson comes up short, grabs her own miss, and flicks it out to Sammy Mia. Mia on the drive, banks it home. Sammy Mia into double figures now. She's got 10 points. Pyle for 3, and she's in double figures too. Jordan Pyle hits her first 3-pointer of the game. She's got 11 points now total. And Pyle has put the Saints ahead by 8. Kaylin C.S. Cheney trying to force a turnover. And a held ball is called. Possession arrow to the Saints. Braxton Mickens makes her first appearance of the second half. St. Francis up 44-36. 6.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Jordan Pyle has been the hot hand for St. Francis. She's got the last 5 points. Kaylin C.S. Cheney spins inside. C.S. Cheney kicks it out and around to Mickens. Mickens for 3, no good. Rebounded by Headington. Lob down the floor. This is Mia. Headington, right side to the corner for Richardson. Richardson pulls it out to the wing. Working one-on-one against C.S. Cheney. She finds Mia. Mia throws it up and draws the foul. Adriana Acosta took a hard fall there. She's called for the foul on Sammy Mia. And I think Acosta hit her head on the gym floor after committing that contact. She is helped to her feet, and she appears to be all right. But I think she's going to check out for the moment. Georgia Bolton heads to the scorer's table. And Acosta walks towards the bench. So Acosta will get a rest here, but she looks like she's doing okay. She'll have a talk with the trainers off on the sideline, and hopefully she'll be able to continue in this one. She's called for her third foul. And so Sammy Mia is going to get a pair of free throws here. 8-point game, St. Francis on top. And Mia is off on the sideline. I think she may have been cut on that free throw. or on the foul rather, that led to the free throws. So she's got to get taped up before she can get back out there. So that's the reason for the delay here prior to the free throws. Sammy Mia has 10 points now, already 4 of them in the second half, and she's been forcing the issue a little bit more after going just 3 of 9 from the field in the first half. She has not necessarily shot it all that well still, just 1 of 3 shooting this half, but this is the second time she's gotten herself to the line. She's got her hand taped up now, and she makes the first free throw. 3 of 3 from the line today. Mia and company staying in this game. The Saints were on the verge of putting them away late in the first half when they went on that 10-0 run to break a 26-26 tie. But since then, Mount Mercy has righted the ship, and we've got a tight one here. Jordan Pyle backing in. Turnaround jumper is good. Jordan Pyle has looked great in this second half. Pyle's got 13 points now for the game, and 9 of them have come in the third quarter. Traveling called against Mount Mercy, and the 10th turnover of the game. I think that the 9th turnover. No, I'm sorry, I was right the first time. 10 turnovers for Mount Mercy. Jordan Pyle is the only one to score from the field this half for St. Francis. She's got 9. The rest of the team combined has 1. That came on Acosta's free throw. Pyle in possession once again. Kicks it out to Mickens. Three-pointer. Good. And Braxton Mickens hits. This time assisted by Pyle. Just the second three-pointer of the game for anyone not named Justine Charlesworth for St. Francis today, but it's the 7th made by the team. Step in for Richardson. The jumper misses off the back rim, and Georgia Bolton grabs the rebound. Kaylin C.S. Cheney pushes ahead to Pyle. Cross-court McDaniel. Shadrian McDaniel, beautiful drive, splits the defenders and gets to the rim. 2 more for Shadrian McDaniel, who's got 4 points, make that 6 points now in the game. And a timeout called with the score now 51-38. St. Francis is on a very quick 7-0 run, and they've got their biggest lead of the afternoon with just under 5 minutes to play in the second half. Mount Mercy down to their final 2 timeouts now, as the Saints are looking to put them away here in the third. Andriana Acosta just went over to the scorer's table, so good to see she's doing all right after hitting her head on the ground following a foul. She'll check back in here, and it has not been one of the best games of the season for Acosta. 5 points on just 1 of 8 shooting, but a couple other players have stepped up. Justine Charlesworth has 15 today, and Jordan Pyle back in action with 13 points. Pyle missed the last couple of weeks, but she returned on the road, coming off the bench the last few games, and really played well in the exhibition loss to Loyola just before Thanksgiving. She scored 16 points in that game. They don't count on her season stat total, but she is second on the team in scoring at 14.2 points per game, so it was a significant absence. Saints are pretty much healthy right now. And we've seen everybody today except for Maria Cruz Uceda and Carlene Jones. Everyone else has appeared in this game. John McGinty has used his bench liberally. He's gotten contributions up and down the lineup. This is a team that's been kind of struggling with injuries early this year. But with everybody just about back today and at full strength, Saints have built a double-digit lead on Mount Mercy. Nearly a takeaway right there. Sammy Mia grabs it back, though, and passes off to the right side. The drive, and the runner misses from Kyla Richardson. Acosta grabs the loose ball. That's her 10th rebound of the game. Bolton on the right side. Puts it on the floor, gets herself into the corner. Bounces down low to Acosta, who steps on the baseline. St. Francis turns it over. Macy Banasic takes it down the floor for Mount Mercy. Mustangs have not shot well from the outside today, but they need to get the offense going in a hurry if they want to make a game out of this. Sammy Mia misses short on the jumper. The rebound goes to Justine Charlesworth. Charlesworth ahead for Acosta. Acosta lets the defender blow by and lays it in. Acosta was unchecked all the way down the floor. She had been calling for that pass for a while. Finally, Charlesworth saw her. The defense had a little bit of time to close in, but Acosta brushed off Richardson, and she scores her second basket of the game. 7 points now for Andriana Acosta. Inside Dreckman. Dreckman misses on the close jumper. Dreckman is not on the board in the second half after scoring 13 in the first half. Georgia Bolton goes all the way down the floor at the other end and lays it in. Nice work by Georgia Bolton. Bolton got the start once again today, but she's been quiet. Her first points of the game. Rath takes a step, and that's traveling. Just a little bit out in front of herself right there. Feet moving a little bit too quickly. And with a 17-point lead, the Saints get the ball back on another turnover. Anna Schweitek is in. She'll handle the point guard duties here, receiving the inbounds pass from Jordan Pyle. Pyle drives with the right hand, pulls up in the lane, turnaround, no. Rath grabs the rebound. Well short on that shot from Pyle. Here's Macy Banasic. Banasic jump stop in the paint. To the cutting Rath, ripped out of her hands by Justine Charlesworth. Charlesworth has the steal. See if the Saints can turn it into points. Schweitek backs in. Schweitek turned away by Sassy Coleman. Acosta fights for the loose ball, though, and keeps it alive for the Saints. McDaniel along the baseline. Backing in on Antoine. Turnaround, up and in. Adrian McDaniel over Deja Antoine. Here's Banasic. Pass deflected, but it still finds Sammy Mia. Sammy Mia's pass is intercepted by Schweitek. She's got numbers. Schweitek loses the handle on the ball and kicks it out. Trying to argue that it was off of Rath, but the call goes Mount Mercy's way. It was 3-on-1. Schweitek just mishandled the ball. Antoine on the left wing, drives past McDaniel, picked up by Acosta. Worked out to Coleman. Antoine for three, well short. Offensive rebound, Coleman second chance, no good. And Acosta grabs the board. Here's Schweitek. Out to Charlesworth, three-pointer, no. Rebounded by Coleman. And ripped away by Acosta. Chance for Schweitek, layup misses. And a loose ball foul called, I believe, on Andriana Acosta here. That is Acosta's fourth foul. Timeout called by Mount Mercy. It's a full timeout with 1:41 to play in the third quarter. Big lead for St. Francis. They've outscored the Mustangs 21-9 here in the third quarter and lead the game 57-38. Saints have shot the ball a little bit better each and every quarter, and they have smothered the Mustangs defensively as well. They've forced 7 turnovers already since halftime and have built up this lead to the highest point that it's been all game at 19. Justine Charlesworth continues to lead the team with 15 points. She hasn't scored in a while, though. 5 3-pointers made back in the first 2 periods. Jordan Pyle is closing in with 13 points in the game to go along with 6 rebounds and 3 assists. Andriana Acosta, slow day scoring-wise with just 7 points, but she does have 12 rebounds and 4 assists. Mount Mercy looking for help anywhere they can, but they just have not shot the ball well today. 2 of 12 shooting so far in the second half, and overall they're 4 for their last 23. Actually, 3 for their last 22. 4 for 23 is correct, but 3 for its last 22 is a little bit more striking. It's not a good shooting team, as Coleman does make the first free throw here. On the season, they're shooting just 37% overall, 24% from three-point range, and today facing a very tough defense. So the second free throw is good from Coleman. She makes them both. Sassy Coleman has her first 2 points of the game. Kaylee Ford tries to answer on the other end, and she'll get a chance to answer in kind from the free throw line. Ford is fouled. First foul on Addison Rath. It's the third on the team. Kaylee Ford goes to the free throw line, where she's just 2 of 6 this year. Ford's got her first point of the afternoon. And now everyone who's played today for the Fighting Saints has scored. 10 different players on the scoreboard for John McGinty's team. Second free throw misses. Rebound is grabbed by Shadrian McDaniel. Out to Kaylin C.S. Cheney. Wide open three. Charlesworth. There's number 6. Justine Charlesworth has 18 points on 6 3-pointers. And the lead is all the way up to 21. Here's Deja Antoine kicking it out to Banasic. Banasic dribbles in with the left hand. Out to Rath. Rath over to Banasic with 10 on the shot clock. Down to the final minute of the quarter. Nearly stripped. Kicked out to Rath. 3-pointer is good. Just the third made 3 of the game for Mount Mercy. They cut the deficit back inside of 20. Georgia Bolton drives, pulls up. Bolton puts it up and scores. Four points for Bolton. Banasic in some trouble as she picks up the dribble, bounces off to Sassy Coleman. Coleman works her way inside, kicked out for 3. Rath can't make it 2 in a row. Here's Kaylin C.S. Cheney with the shot clock off. C.S. Cheney weaves her way around a few defenders all the way to the hoop, misses off the glass. A fight for the rebound, a tie-up, and the possession arrow favors St. Francis. Madison Dreckman is back in for the Mustangs. We're trying to keep their winning streak alive, but they're in a tough position right now. Down by 20. Just over 10 minutes to play in the game. Charlesworth another 3. This one in and out. Offensive rebound. Second chance good for McDaniel. Final seconds of the quarter. Here's Banasic bouncing it inside. Deflected by McDaniel. And that's the end of the third quarter. So the Saints had a 7-point lead at halftime. And they have ballooned that lead here in the third quarter, outscoring Mount Mercy by 15. And with 10 minutes to play, the Fighting Saints have a 22-point lead, 65-43. Jordan Pyle was the star of the third quarter. She scored 9 points for the Saints, and in fact, the first 4 field goals here in the second half all came from Jordan Pyle. She scored 9 of the team's first 10 points, and then quieted down after that as the rest of the team started to heat up a little bit more. Another 3-pointer for Justine Charlesworth. Georgia Bolton on the board with 4 points. Shadrian McDaniel is into double figures with 10. And once again, a full team contribution today for the Fighting Saints. They've got at least 1 point from 10 different players. Mount Mercy's got at least 1 point from 9 different players. The only one to play today and not score was Sam McPherson. McPherson was on the floor for just 4 minutes. St. Francis starts the fourth quarter with Bolton, McDaniel, C.S. Cheney, Charlesworth, and Maria Cruz Uceda on the floor. Mount Mercy comes out with Dreckman, Coleman, Mia, Headington, and Richardson. Dreckman down to the corner. Mia for 3. It's good. Sammy Mia hits on her first 3-pointer of the game. 15 points for Mia. Georgia Bolton on the other side. Bolton takes the step, tries to roll it up off the backboard. No good. Maria Cruz Uceda grabs the rebound, kicks it out. Bolton for 3. No. And this time Coleman grabs the board defensively. Here come the Mustangs. Richardson down the baseline, kicks it outside. Mia into the corner for Richardson. Richardson drives, scores, and draws the foul. Pyle is back in, and Amari Sims gets her first action of the second half. Maria Cruz-Uceda grabbed a rebound, but back to the bench after 41 seconds on the floor. And Richardson has a chance here to make it a three-point play. Free throw is good from Richardson, but will it count? I think we've got a lane violation. Lane violation called on Sassy Coleman, and so the free throw is wiped out. Richardson has to settle for just 2 points on the play. Here's Amari Sims. Sims lobs it down low where it's intercepted by Coleman. Richardson on the move. Richardson is fouled on the drive, and they will give her 2 shots for this foul. So Kyla Richardson right back to the free throw line. She hit one a moment ago that was disallowed on a lane violation. And the first shot this time is good. Makes them both no lane violation, 65-50. 9:05 to play. Andriana Acosta back on the floor, replaces Georgia Bolton. Here's Kaylin C.S. Cheney for the Fighting Saints. Amari Sims to Pyle on the left wing. Pyle tries the three. A little bit too strong, and it's rebounded by number 23, Kyla Richardson. Richardson loses the dribble, and Acosta comes away with the steal. Acosta slows it down, looks across court, finds Charlesworth. She gears up for the shot, passes instead. Jordan Pyle. Pyle drives, backing in on Mia, gives it back up to Charlesworth. Half the shot clock used up here. Amari Sims jump stop inside. She's blocked by Dreckman, but a foul call. Amari Sims goes to the free throw line. Sims is 5 of 6 on free throws this year. I think they're trying to figure out exactly who this foul is on. And it is not on Dreckman, it's on Sassy Coleman, her 4th. Sims makes the first free throw, and Kaylee Ford comes in. Or does she? No, Ford heads back out. Tim Shoring, the head coach, Mount Mercy, just trying to get an explanation for that call, which again did go on Coleman. Sims makes the second free throw, and now Ford does come in for Acosta. 17-point lead for the Fighting Saints. They've been up by as many as 22. Here's Richardson. Richardson fights it up and misses. Offensive rebound. Coleman, second chance is good. Kaylin C.S. Cheney crosses over on Headington, gets to the rim. High off the backboard, does not get the roll that she's looking for, but she does get herself to the free throw line as a foul is called. That's the 5th on Sassy Coleman. So Coleman is done for the day. Coleman checks out, 15 minutes played. She scored 4 points, grabbed 8 rebounds and a couple of blocks. She's replaced by Christian Patron. Kaylin C.S. Cheney rattles home the first free throw. 4 points for C.S. Cheney. There's number 5. McDaniel is in for Sims. Saints put that full court trap back on. Pyle pressures the ball, working it to the left side and back across. Headington Over half court to Kyla Richardson. Richardson drives and she's fouled. There's a foul on Kaylee Ford. And Ford checks out. Acosta back in. Third foul on the team. Richardson back to the free throw line. Richardson 3 of 4 on her foul shots so far today. She's got 5 points in total. And she hits the first free throw here. Second free throw misses. Dreckman grabs the rebound. Dreckman kicks it outside. 3-point attempt for Mia is off the mark. 7th rebound of the game, grabbed by Jordan Pyle. Here's Kaylin C.S. Cheney. C.S. Cheney loses the handle on it, knocked out of bounds, and last touched by the Saints. Saints 69, Mustangs 53, 7.5 minutes to play. Mount Mercy has possession. Sammy Mia drives, but an offensive foul is called on Christian Patron on the screen. So that's a turnover. It's the third foul on Mount Mercy this quarter. Bolton back in for the Saints. Here's Acosta. Acosta drives, lays it up and in. Nice drive by Andriana Acosta. She's closing in on another double-double. 9 points to go along with her 12 rebounds. Pull-up jumper from Mia, no good. Rebound for Bolton. Bolton races across half court. Takes it all the way in, misses on the layup. Acosta working for the rebound, and a tie-up called. Acosta and Mia got locked up there. It stays with St. Francis. Braxton Mickens is in for Justine Charlesworth. 18-point lead for the Saints. C.S. Cheney inbounds to Acosta. Bounce down low, McDaniel. Shadrian McDaniel, turnaround up with a left and in. Here's Annika Headington. Headington passes to the right. Christian Patron picks up her dribble, works off that pivot foot and finds Dreckman down low. Out to Sammy Mia. Mia spins into the lane, throws it up and misses, but she'll go to the free throw line. Kaylin C.S. Cheney is called for her third foul. 4th on the team. Sammy Mia, 4 of 4 on free throws prior to the miss there. She's now 5 of 6. She's got 16 points, and she heads to the bench. Deja Antoine back in. A steal for Kyla Richardson on the inbounds play. Nice work by Richardson of Mount Mercy. 3-point attempt, Dreckman off to the left. Rebound grab by Headington, who throws it off the leg of Mickens out of bounds. Heady play by Annika Headington. Ford and Pyle are in for Bolton and Acosta. 6:15 to play. Saints led by 22 at the start of the fourth quarter. Mount Mercy hasn't let them quite put it away just yet. They've done some good work from the foul line this quarter. A bad pass there, though, intercepted by McDaniel. Here comes Kaylin C.S. Cheney. Looking for help, finds Ford outside. Jordan Pyle on the floor, kicks it into the corner. Mickens, jumper is good. Braxton Mickens has 7 points now. Jordan Pyle picks up her 4th assist. Richardson on the right wing, drives on Mickens, spins through the lane, and another foul call against St. Francis. Back to the free throw line. Mount Mercy has spent a good chunk of this fourth quarter here. Charlesworth and Acosta back on the floor for the Fighting Saints. Kyla Richardson, 4 of 6 on free throws so far today. Misses the first. Mount Mercy +7 in terms of free throw attempts. They are 13 of 18 now shooting from the foul line. They trail by 20 as Justine Charlesworth works against the pressure. Charlesworth passes it to her right. Braxton Mickens. Mickens over her shoulder pass to Pyle. Three-pointer rims out. And the rebound is grabbed by the Mustangs. Richardson. Richardson kicks it into the corner. This is Patron working her way up top. Patron at the free throw line. One dribble to the outside and a foul called on the Saints defense. They are over the limit, so Mount Mercy is going back to the free throw line. Fourth on Kaylin C.S. Cheney. The free throw shooter this time is Christian Patron, and she makes the first. Four points in the game for Patron as she makes both foul shots here. Anna Schweitek in for the Saints. Addison Rath for the Mustangs. Schweitek guarded full court by Kyla Richardson. Schweitek spins it across half court. Pulls up at the three-point line and passes to Jordan Pyle. Under 5 minutes to play in the game. Justine Charlesworth for three. That's her seventh. 21 points for Justine Charlesworth. Saints by 21 here late in the fourth quarter. Annika Headington crosses to the right. Headington contact with Andriana Acosta, and Acosta is called for her fourth foul. In the first half of this game, we saw a grand total of just 10 fouls called. It's been maybe called a little bit more tightly here in the second half. There have been 17 fouls called this half. Headington makes the first free throw. And after seeing just 4 total free throws in the first half, this is number 28 in the second half. Headington makes them both. Annika Headington has 6 points in the game. 19-point lead for St. Francis. Jordan Pyle tries to extend it, misses on the runner. Rebound grabbed by Madison Dreckman. Here's Addison Rath. Rath shovels it back to Richardson. Rath once again to the corner for Headington. 10 to shoot. It's Richardson working in on Schweitek. The leaner is good off the backboard. 17-point game. Schweitek crosses towards the basket. Into Kaylee Ford, blocked by Dreckman, but a foul call.
Foul called on number 33, Madison Dreckman.
Subs coming on for both sides. McDaniel and Bolton are back in for the Saints, and Mount Mercy is starting to clear the bench. Kennedy Fulwiley makes her first appearance, and she's joined by Sam McPherson. First free throw is good for Kaylee Ford. Ford is 2 of 3 from the line today. One more shot coming up here. And she misses the second. Saints trying to reach the 80-point mark for the second consecutive game. They're still one away. Headington passes outside. Dreckman for three. Short. And Ford is called for the loose ball foul, pushing Fulwiley in the back. The Saints got to 80 for the first time on Tuesday, posting 84 points against Roosevelt. They've got a chance to surpass that total today as Fulwiley misses on the first free throw. Kennedy Fulwiley is shooting her 6th free throw attempt of the season. She misses this one as well. She had made 3 of the previous 4. Bolton ahead to Schweitek. Off to Charlesworth. Saints move it around the perimeter. McDaniel drives, now picks it up, fires outside. Schweitek penetrates. Schweitek can't hit as she tries to put it up with the right hand off the glass. Taken the other way by Mount Mercy. Headington for 3, good. Mount Mercy finishing strong offensively. They've scored 21 points in the fourth quarter. Been their best offensive quarter of the game, and they're actually ahead of their season average, pretty significantly ahead offensively, as Charlesworth misses, looking for her 8th three-pointer of the game. And now a foul called. So foul on, I'm not sure if it's on McDaniel for reaching in or on Fulwiley for the elbow that she threw at McDaniel after McDaniel reached in. Still haven't seen a signal as to which team this is going against. 2:55 to play in a very physical fourth quarter. Game 1 of a doubleheader here. We've got men's basketball coming up. St. Francis against William Woods in the finale of the St. Francis Thanksgiving Classic. And it looks like Kennedy Fulwiley has been given the flagrant call for going up high with the elbow. So McDaniel will get 2 free throws here. And the first one misses. That 80th point so elusive for the Saints. They've missed a couple of free throws, but another chance right here to hit 80. And this time McDaniel gets it. She's got 13 points. And she checks out as Braxton Mickens and Maria Cruz-Uceda come back in. Mount Mercy brings Iva Sakar off the bench, along with Macy Banasic. This is the first action of the game for Banasic, and I apologize because I've been calling her in the game throughout this one, but that was actually Mackenzie Storr who was out there earlier. We haven't seen Storr in a while, but Banasic is in now. But Mackenzie Storr did score 5 points today. Mickens throws it away, intercepted by Sakar. Iva Sakar, the freshman from Serbia, passes to the left side. This is Fulwiley. Down to the corner, Sakar once again, floats it up with the right hand and draws the foul. Two free throws here for Iva Sakar. She's 1 for 1 from the line this season. Sakar has scored 3 points in 4 games played this year. She makes the first free throw here. Justine Charlesworth got a good hand as she headed to the bench. 7 made 3-pointers today for Charlesworth. So she finishes with a game-high 21 points. Second free throw misses. Amari Sims is in the game now for the Saints. So it's Sims, Schweitek, Bolton, Cruz-Uceda, and Mickens. And there's Hannah Schweitek getting to the basket and a chance at a 3-point play. Hannah Schweitek came into play today with just 1 made basket on the season. Today she's got 2 and 5 points. A season high for her. It's an 18-point lead for St. Francis. Here's Iva Sakar trying to lob it in for Kennedy Fulwiley, but intercepted by Georgia Bolton. Bolton flies down the floor, layup no. And the rebound pulled in by Sakar, but she's called for a foul as she throws an elbow at Braxton Mickens. So Kennedy Fulwiley was called for the flagrant foul a few moments ago for the high elbow on Shadrian McDaniel. And now the same call goes against Iva Sakar. Braxton Mickens will get 2 free throws. First one misses short. Just the second missed free throw this season for Mickens. And she gets the second. So the Saints will get a fresh possession here, leading by 19 with just under 2 minutes to play. 22 points is the biggest lead that the Saints have had today. They'll try to build on that right now. Subs on the floor for both teams. Schweitek nearly has it intercepted. Bolton keeps it alive in the backcourt. Bolton bounces to the high post. Maria Cruz-Uceda back out to Bolton. She tries the 3 and hits. So a new season high for the Saints with 87 points. And a steal. Amari Sims and Georgia Bolton combine to take it away. Bolton all alone, an easy layup. And Bolton, who was having kind of a quiet offensive game, all of a sudden has 9 points now. She has hit her season average. She's right at 9 per game for the year. I think she's going to check out here. She's called for the foul, and Carlene Jones comes in. So St. Francis has used all 12 active players they have on the roster now. And Macy Banasic is going to get 2 free throws. First one is good. 1:14 to play, 89-66. St. Francis on their way to win number 8 this season. Second free throw good for Banasic. Mount Mercy, after losing their first 4 games, won 2 in a row, but it looks like they are back on the losing track today, snapping that little winning streak as Mickens fires it outside. Schweitek for 3, it's good. Hannah Schweitek had 7 points this season coming in. She's got 8 points today. Sakar in some traffic, kicks it outside. Banasic bounces back to Sakar on the right wing, steps in, 1 dribble, a shot, no good. Amari Sims gets the rebound. Final possession here for the Fighting Saints. They've already well surpassed their season high in points with 92. Carlene Jones fires the 3, and that's a little bit short. Rebound is grabbed by Remington Comreed for Mount Mercy, and Comreed and company try to get 1 more bucket here. Been a good offensive game for Mount Mercy. They came in averaging just 58 points per game. Today they've scored 67 as Fulwiley draws the foul. Marissa Brantley is in as well for Mount Mercy, getting her first action. It's Brantley, Sakar, Fulwiley, Banasic, and Comreed. And Fulwiley misses on the first free throw. 7 seconds to go, 1 more foul shot. And then the Saints can run out the clock. Fulwiley makes 1 of 2. Looks like 92-68 will be our final here as Hannah Schweitek takes a few steps and lets the clock run down to 0. 92-68. St. Francis over Mount Mercy. They come out on top for the 8th time this year. And the Fighting Saints win their 2nd in a row. And for the 2nd straight time, they build on their highest point total of the season. And John McGinty, who's been trying to speed things up a little bit, starting to see the results on the scoreboard. They came in averaging 67 points per game, but after putting 84 on Roosevelt on Tuesday, they follow that with 92 on the scoreboard today against Mount Mercy. Big win for St. Francis. They shoot 43% from the field in the process. Mount Mercy finished at 34%. The Saints 41% from three-point range. Most of that was Justine Charlesworth, who went 7 of 14 for 21 points. Mount Mercy just 29% from three-point range, which is actually significantly better than usual against the Fighting Saints. They've allowed only 21% on three-pointers for the season. But the Saints led today by Charlesworth's 21 points. They also got double-figure outputs from Shadrian McDaniel, 13 points, and Jordan Pyle, who had 13 as well. Pyle also chipped in with 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Andriana Acosta just missed a double-double. She had 5 assists, 13 rebounds, 9 points. Mount Mercy was led by Sammy Mia, who scored 16. Dreckman had 13, but none after halftime. They got 9 apiece from Richardson and Headington. Sassy Coleman led the team with 8 rebounds. With the win, the Saints improved their record to 8-2 on the season. With the loss, Mount Mercy falls to 2-5 this year. Coming up next for the Saints, they will head back out on the road as conference play resumes on Wednesday, and then back home on Saturday to take on Lincoln College against Saturday afternoon. As we move into December, we move into the serious conference portion of the schedule. It won't be exclusively conference play until after the new year, but a lot of the non-conference games are starting to wrap up as the Saints get back to business on Wednesday out in Indiana. Again, back home on Saturday against Lincoln. Again, our final score here, 92-68. The Saints are victorious over Mount Mercy. And we've got one game of basketball still coming our way. It's the men's game, St. Francis against William Woods University, set to begin in about 25 minutes. So come on back for that, because we'll have that broadcast for you. Our next St. Francis women's basketball broadcast Saturday afternoon of next week. And as always, you can get all of your updates at GoFightingSaints.com. So I'll step aside for now. That'll wrap up this broadcast. St. Francis defeats Mount Mercy 92-68. Until next time, Terry Bonadonna signing off from Joliet. We'll talk soon.